It's very common these days to listen or even use the expression when things go back to normal. But is going back to normal really the way forward? If you look rigorously at what was normal back then, we'll notice that normal was filled with certainties and it had a lot of complaints as well. So if we go back to normal, we'll be going back to certainties that we have now discovered were not sufficient to deal with the circumstances. And it will come with all the complaints we had before. So I'm left with the question, is there such thing as going back to normal? Or is that normal, the way we went forward? You know, what we see in this moment for all leaders of companies, of organizations, of families, of communities, is to really use the space given by this long-term pandemic or the post-pandemic era. I won't get into that, but use this period to really reflect and create a unique perspective that allows us to articulate a new desirable future. It's such a wonderful opportunity for us to look at ways forward, because we actually got that there is no going back. So if there is no going back, what is it that I want to create forward? We have a long-term client that is in retail, and he really got that part. There is no going back. And when he said something that is quite iconic. He said, when the stores reopen, it's not going to be a reopening of my stores. It's going to be the opening of the stores, because the stores will be the stores of the future that he is seeing and he is creating with his partners in stakeholders. Partners are his team, his new technologies that he is developing, new processes. These are the stores of the new future he has articulated. So when he got that, he could say, it's not a reopening, it's an opening. So what is happening with him and all of us is that we are discovering new frontiers, we are expanding boundaries, we are developing new competencies, and the combination of these conversations and structures that made us as we knew before, they were fully challenged. They were not sufficient. So they're being fundamentally altered. And that's the opportunity. That's exactly the opportunity. There is an invitation for all of us to create new network of conversations that allows us to create the future now.